And whenever you're ready. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. With me are my good pals, Josh and Josh.
Wow, we've been upgraded to good pals.
Man, up until tonight, we were just like coworkers.
Yeah. These are the two guys that show up every Wednesday at 4 o'clock. I just let them in.
I give them free beer.
These jerks.
Yeah. So if you're walking down the sidewalk by Greg's house on the way to the cemetery, ask him for a beer. He'll give you one.
Next thing you know, you're doing a podcast for 2 years.
Right.
Well, you know, man,
This guy's blowing his nose.
I know. Why you gotta do it right in the mic?
I did not. I turned away from the mic.
There's not a fancy coffee.
My other radio gig. No, they don't have a cough button.
Well,
They don't?
No, that's actually a running joke. That's why, if you ever listen to the show, apparently I clear my throat a lot, even when I don't have a cold. I do that a lot.
Uh-huh.
Like a lot. So the board operator, Limey, has taken to playing a sound effect of a guy clearing his throat and then a guy farting. So every time I clear my throat, you hear, yeah, it's hilarious.
I'll have to look. I'll have to do a. I'm sure there's a compilation.
See?
I'm sure I could make a compilation
Oh,
of
I'm sure you could. Every
clearing your
episode is
throat.
still out on the podcast, out on their website. And every time I do it.
Oh, on
like,
here too.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, sure. And so
just like me saying and anyway. And
I've gotten to the point where like I'll cover my face, and he sits right next to me. So whenever I go to cover my face, he's giving me the eye with the finger on the button. I'm like, come on, dude.
That's funny.
Man,
Yeah, they're jerks.
sorry to hear that.
See?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
What is on the agenda today? We always have like a monstrous list of things to talk about.
That you cover in the pre-show meeting.
It's going to be a big show.
It's gonna be a big show.
So you guys recall that, like, on episode 2, I did the whole...
Episode 2?
Yeah,
Dude,
way
that's
back
quite
in the
the callback.
archives.
That's like
We're on episode 131 now.
Is
We've
that-
been doing this show for nearly 3 years.
That's crazy.
man.
Yeah.
There's not much.
There's
not much that I've committed to for 3 years.
Marriage.
Marriage and a child.
Yeah.
Even this show you hardly commit to.
I know. The stars have to be aligned for me to show up on a regular basis.
we're
or
lucky.
be like, I'm gonna drink a beer today.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Greg's.
So I was telling the story about how my son Eli got gerbils way back when.
yeah. Right.
And, you know, I kind of
He became a gerbil farmer.
Yeah.
The only reason why I recall that is because
You were tickled about gerbil sex?
we have this
Whoa.
Google Doc, which is our topics for our podcast.
Yeah.
We do?
And you always got to scroll to the bottom to find the newest show.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure we could do something where it does it backwards, but we're
Yeah.
just too lazy. But the top page, you see something about gerbils.
I know.
And so it catches your eye every time.
That's why I'm bringing it up, because it catches my eye every time I open it.
You like gerbils?
Last night,
Does he still have? Okay, tell your story.
He had he got 2 of them. The 2 turned into 7 because they got together and had babies.
Yeah.
Immediately after we got
They
them.
went to Phoenix,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
Tell us about that.
And so we separated them, separated what we thought was boys and girls. Well, the 3 boys had been living together, and they got into a fight. One of them died, and then another one died, and this has been over the last six months or so. This one had been living by himself, and we'd been...
He was a bully.
I guess.
Killed the rest.
Yeah, he was the strong one, and we'd been doing some research that, gerbils hate to be alone. They get depressed and blah, blah, blah. We weren't going to get any more gerbils, though. So anyway, finally, last night, Eli goes in to check on him, and he'd been looking not too good, but he was laying there very still. So he's gone.
Oh,
and we have no more gerbils now. Thank goodness.
That's probably, yeah.
Gosh, my wife
Did they stink?
hated them.
Did they stink?
They would because he wasn't very good at cleaning out their kennel cage,
Yeah,
whatever.
Right.
And so thank goodness they are gone. No
You know,
more.
Yeah.
So Greg, you can have your hedgehog cage back.
I think
See,
you should get it.
now
Millie
I would
needs a hedgehog.
I would love to get another hedgehog.
Except they carry is it listeria?
I, don't-
Aren't they a common infection?
I have no idea.
I think so.
Well, I had one for 5 years, and I don't.
That's all that thing lived for.
Yeah,
Maybe you could put one of your dogs in it.
in that little box.
Yeah, you could keep them out of the living room that way.
That wouldn't be very comfortable for them.
Our gerbils didn't live very long. I mean, they maybe if this was one of the originals, he lived approximately 3 years.
How
I
long do
don't
they
know.
normally live? What's their
That's
life?
I think it's about 3 years.
Is it?
But the others when they got in a fight and everything, and then they started getting cut up.
Was
and
it a street fight?
yeah, they were
knives?
like hardcore.
Oh, they were
Going at
gerbils
it.
from the street. I
Yeah.
didn't know this.
That's right. Yeah, they didn't like each other, even though they were all brothers and dad. They didn't like each other very much.
They like the same woman.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or female gerbil. I don't.
I don't know what you call
What's a
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that. That's sad, I guess,
Yeah.
to an extent, but happy for you. You don't have to deal with that anymore.
Mhm.
Because I'm sure a teenage boy's room already smells, and then you
Yeah.
add that gerbil.
True. You don't need
Mhm.
him playing with gerbils.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much have to have the
Actually,
ceiling fan on all the time, and
probably what you're gonna find out,
open.
it wasn't
Yeah.
the gerbils that smelled.
Yeah.
probably.
You'd be like,
Good point.
oh,
Yeah.
it's you. You don't.
You
What was
spend
it?
30
Shower.
minutes in the shower, but why do you still stink?
What was it on Parenthood where he told his kid to he has to wash certain parts of his body, and he goes pits, balls, and butt, or something like that. I forgot what it was.
It's about right.
Right, Dad? Yeah, son. So yeah, our little girl, my little girl,
Our
not-
little
Oh.
girl. We have a little girl?
Yeah.
3 men and a
This
lady.
shows our little girl.
Molly and I,
Who's Molly?
our little Millie. She's my wife.
Oh, okay.
Millie turned 1 last week, and we had a little fun day for her. I took the day off. It was a nice day. We
You
went
took
out.
2 days off, didn't you?
Yeah, I took 2 days off.
You mean you didn't
because-
go to work?
Right. Funny. So we went to the zoo. We're like, oh, Thursday. There won't be anyone there.
It was really nice, wasn't it?
It was extremely crowded. There was like nowhere to park.
Field
What?
trips?
No, just
Half of St. Louis showed up.
turns out that a lot of kids were on spring break.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
So- and it was a nice day, but we still had fun. We went there. We actually got a zoo membership now. So
Oh,
we
okay. So you can ride the carousel for free?
ride the carousel, do
Train.
the train, the stingrays, pet them, and all their other
Once you
stuff.
pet
You
a
get-
stingray once, though, it's kind of
But you-
anticlimactic after that.
yeah, it's still pretty
like
cool.
Petting a wet sock.
Yeah.
Not a.
Or a wet.
It's
wet
more
piece of-
smooth than a wet
Yeah.
Well, it
sock.
depends on your sock.
What kind of
Like a
It's-
dress sock.
like petting like a wetsuit?
Because
it's kind of a slick.
It's more fuzzy though. Not
They're not-
fuzzy, but it's got more of a I don't know.
Very soft, very smooth.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
hear
I'm
all
trying
the
to
time.
think.
Like petting a dolphin.
You're soft and smooth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like petting a dolphin. That's good.
Dolphins are harder.
Really?
Yeah, dolphins are they're I don't know, more muscular whenever you touch
Oh,
a dolphin.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
mean, you touch a stingray. I mean, it's like you're touching almost like a foam.
Mushy, fleshy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to touch one again. Anyway, we got unlimited parking and.
In one of the nice lots.
Yeah, so
nice.
it'll be pretty nice, and you get all the tickets to all their events and everything.
Like Boo at the zoo.
Yeah, the cool thing was, Molly, where she works, she got, because of where she works, she gets half off.
Yeah.
So, and we thought, oh, this will be cool because it's something we go do for. It's free, and for her age, it's something that
You get in the.
she kind of enjoys.
Do you get in the children's zoo for free? Now
Yes,
too?
yeah. Well, I
that's
mean,
actually pretty cool.
We
Yeah.
get like 60 tickets or something like that, so
That's cool.
I think we'll be all right. But we did that. Went to Shake Shack for lunch, and then we went to the Baked Bear, which I highly recommend. This place. Have you? Do you guys know about this
No,
place on the Del Mar,
I'm
the
not going to Del Mar.
U City Loop? Go there during the day if you're ever in
Right.
Forest Park or something. I'm telling you, man, they have.
Why not? Why would you not go there?
I am not comfortable. I am not in my element on the Del Mar Loop in U City at all.
Well, we went. My parents were with us too. We
I'm weird.
got these it's these cookie ice cream sandwiches that are amazing, and you get to pick your cookies top and bottom. They could mix and match. You get to pick whatever flavor ice cream, and then you pick any kind of like you'd have sprinkles, chocolate chips, marshmallows, any kind of thing like that. So I had I'm I guess kind of a, what would you call it? I like
Purist?
plain old vanilla when
Purist.
it comes to a
Yeah.
ice cream sandwich. But my top, I got a snickerdoodle. Bottom got gooey butter cookie.
I don't care for snickerdoodles.
Sounds
And
good.
that's my favorite
gooey
cookie.
butter. Is
Gooey
really
butter's awesome.
They put it in this little press thing, so it kind of heats everything up. So when you bite into your ice cream sandwich, the ice cream doesn't just spew out the side. It all kind of forms together. I mean, they kind of thought of everything, but man, it was good.
How much was it?
I think it was like I don't think it was that much. It was like $4.50 for one of those.
Oh, that's not bad.
Mm-mm.
And then you get a big old. I mean, there's a lot of ice cream in the center of that too.
Did you ride the trolley cars?
No, I think
Are those
that,
running?
that thing is the dumbest thing ever. So
They're down to one, aren't
political statement.
I didn't know they had multiple. I
Yeah,
thought it
they
was
had
only
a couple, and then one got wrecked, and one had mechanical issues. I think they're down to one.
Well, they have the.
the
So
tracks.
the thing about the U City Loop is it's got a lot of like the eclectic type things.
Hippies.
It's got I wouldn't say hippies
I
because
would.
there's tattoo parlors and there's something for every kind of there's lots
Weirdo.
of food. Food, mac and cheese.
I say that with love.
Music places. There's
There's a lot of hippies.
Hippies.
I really
He sounds like
yeah. I really wouldn't say hippie
he
because
sounds like he's 60 back in the 60s, doesn't
yeah.
he?
You can't tell me Joe Edwards wasn't or isn't a hippie.
Oh, I'm sure. But like
And that
vintage,
guy owns
vintage
half-
vinyl.
Yeah.
Vintage vinyl used to be like one of the coolest
Where the hippies hung
music stores. Are you kidding me? It's got every kind of music.
But I mean, like whatever you're gonna say about vintage vinyl, though, I mean, you can't really.
It sucks.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I mean, it's a record store. What? I mean, are there cool ones anymore?
No,
I mean,
no. I mean,
it's
I say it's cool that it's still around.
that is
It's probably one of the
Cool,
only
I
ones
guess.
left in St. Louis, isn't
the
it?
the staff there. When I was going there back in the mid late
late 90s.
mid to late 90s, they were always dickheads there. I
Yeah.
always thought the staff
Smug,
was
arrogant.
they were never friendly. They were always like, I'm better than you.
Right.
But they worked in a damn record store, but whatever. They had a job.
So what's
at
your
least.
statement about the trolley cars?
Okay, that's the thing. It's already crowded.
Yes.
Like
yes.
the congestion in that, it's just a short little section. What is it? Half mile?
No, they run all the way.
No. But I'm talking about where the safe zone of the loop is
Oh,
The
yeah.
safe zone.
on Del Mar.
Right. Before what is it? Not Kings Highway.
Oh yeah.
But
Clayton?
Big Ben to Skinker.
Skinker.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Big
it,
Ben
yeah.
to Skinker. I guess would be the safe zone,
Mhm.
as I would call it.
And this is documented. I mean, Google Del Mar Divide. I mean, it is very well documented in St. Louis history that it's called the Del Mar Divide. There's a quote unquote safe side of Del Mar, and then there is a crime ridden.
You have
Right.
on the, I guess that'd be the western side, it's more of it's like the affluent side. Like all of a
it
sudden
goes towards WashU and UC.
Yeah. And then the other way goes
nice
towards
homes.
Forest Park, and then you're like looking into murder capital. So
Yeah, it is definitely interesting. Once you get past that funeral home, isn't there a funeral home right there by what's the concert
no,
venue
it's not
right
a
there?
funeral. It's actually just where they put a bunch of dead bodies.
No, it's
It's
a
where
funeral
they
home.
stack them up.
But once you get past that, much more east, it becomes a different place. Yeah, Google it. It's very interesting. Well, thank you, sir.
So anyway, yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
Cool.
She enjoyed it. And we had a birthday party on Saturday. That went really well. Thank you for taking a bunch of pictures.
Yeah,
I haven't seen those.
Yeah.
Are those on
They're private.
Facebook?
They're
Oh.
private. Yeah, we don't like the.
It's in the private collection.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe someday. Well, sorry I couldn't make the party. I took that little trip to Arizona that we talked about a little bit in the Beer 30 episode before this show. A couple of things that I was going to mention, aside from that, the overall trip and the experience of being in Arizona, was that we flew on that Allegiant Airlines out of Belleville,
Yeah,
the small airport.
out
Have
of
either of you
Mid-America.
Mid-America? Have either of you
No.
flown
Nope,
out of there?
won't
Haven't.
do it.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
I had an amazing experience.
They Allegiant nickel and dimes you, and you're flying in a tin can.
It's like a Boeing 727 or something.
Now,
Their
have
seats
you
are
ever?
shit?
So
Oh,
have
I
you?
thought it was great.
So have you ever flown on one?
No,
Okay.
So
I know
la-
people that
so-
have.
So last year we flew is United, I think. The plane felt like it was from like the 1970s. It
Probably
was
was.
so dated. It was so rickety. It had been the first time that I had flown in a very long time. These planes that we flew on with Allegiant, they felt brand new. I
They
mean,
probably
Does
are.
Does
Yeah.
Southwest own Allegiant, or is that Frontier?
I have no idea.
I think you're talking Frontier
I
because
think
I
so,
think
too,
Frontier
yeah.
flies out of that.
But it was a
too.
great experience. The small little airport. It's kind of weird because it feels like it's like a little like Festus here has a little airport.
Mhm.
It
It's
feels like
really-
you're going to that.
It's really nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Because no one used it. Like there was no airlines there for
Yeah.
a long
yeah,
time.
for a long time.
It has 4 gates, but I think they only really use 2 because I don't even know if it's open every day. I think it's only open a couple days a week.
It's
But yeah, you park your car.
closed on Mondays.
I think it's closed like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. But you park your car right out front in the lot, and you pay by the day, and it was like $15 for the 4 days. Walk right in. They have like a little baggage. They just grab your bags there as soon as you walk in and scan them, and send you on your way. And we got there 2 hours early, and there was nothing left to do. I mean, you go to.
There's not a Starbucks or a Schlafly or Urban Chestnut.
See, that's the thing. I mean, it's not an international airport. They don't have anything fancy there, but they do have like a concession stand, basically, where it has like
Hot dogs,
hot dog. It has like TJ's pizzas,
cold beer.
and so we had like it was just like a very different feeling from going to like a giant airport.
A TJ's Pizza? Did you have to
Yeah.
make it yourself?
Yeah, they made it for us.
Here's a
Yeah.
frozen pizza.
It was-
There's an oven over there.
It was like $5. I sent a picture of the beer I was having to you guys. And,
Yeah.
the beer was like $2. I mean, I don't know. It was a good experience. The Allegiant flight was great. I can't say anything bad about
You
it
didn't
whatsoever. Gosh, I don't know. I would highly
don't-
recommend it.
They don't include checked baggage in their base fare, right? You had to pay extra for that.
I don't know all the details. Lori took care of all that, but she said that. So we paid for 1 checked bag.
Right.
I think it was extra.
That's why we didn't get much beer back, man.
Right.
Yeah.
The entire
Like,
so
he cheaped
$50
us.
a
He's
cheap,
like,
checked bag.
he's
our
like
round trip ticket, two round trip tickets plus
$26.
plus the rental car was for the rental car for 4 days with unlimited miles was like $600.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
What was Southwest?
I don't know. I didn't check. I would have had to fly into to Phoenix International Airport with Southwest. They don't.
Oh,
they
you
don't-
didn't fly into the main airport?
No,
in
we
Phoenix?
flew into Mesa, which is right outside where we were staying.
Oh, I see.
But I mean, I don't know. I thought it was great. I'll do it again. I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna go down to Florida this fall, and I'm gonna fly down there in that from Mid America
for
like $50.
That's good.
And it's only like
Then you'll
2.5
double that to check a bag.
We
I guarantee you it is.
we always use Southwest.
Yeah, that's what
when we fly,
to.
but we also have one of the cards that earns
Mhm.
points. So a lot of times we'll be like, oh, we get a free ticket or we get a free this and that. And so it's kind of nice. I mean, if you're going to stick to an airline, that's kind of nice to get on the rewards program.
Well, we're going to sign up for the Allegiance.
There you go.
Do they have one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get your rewards.
Yeah. Arizona's weird, man. It's like
Hippies.
it is kind of. It's the whole.
It
What's
is.
your favorite word?
No, Mike has said that Arizona.
He says that about New Mexico too.
Yeah.
The whole place is like, it feels like everybody isn't from there. I mean, I'm sure that's how it is. You know,
Right.
Colorado's the
It's
same
all
way.
retirees, right?
All retirees.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's
I mean,
Florida too.
sprawling. These neighborhoods just go on and on and on. But the weird thing about it is where we stayed, like I said, it was called Chandler, right outside of Phoenix. Everything felt
Close
like
to Ross and Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything felt like it was just like they take like a cookie cutter outline of like, okay, you have all these neighborhoods, and then like kind of right in the middle you have like your Fry's grocery store, your Home Depot, your Bed Bath and Beyond, and a couple of chain restaurants, and then you go like another 2 blocks down and you see Fry's and Home Depot.
Anytown,
Bed Bath and
USA.
Beyond. And the people there are like, oh, everything's so convenient. It's like, well, because there's a Home Depot on every block.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
No Walmart, huh?
Didn't see very many Walmarts.
Man.
It's interesting.
And they all everywhere we went down there, they have like kind of like up here in what is that, Wildwood, where like all the signs are only like about 8 feet off the ground.
Oh, they have that law.
I like that because everywhere around the whole perimeter is mountains, so it doesn't. I guess that's why it doesn't obstruct the views.
That's
That actually makes sense.
yeah. I think a few places I've been to, it's like that where I think it may have been in around the Smoky Mountains, and like you have that. You're like in this area where you're like, okay, there's a Target there, but it doesn't obstruct the whole background, and there's almost like trees in front of it that it's kind of hidden.
Yeah, it blends in.
Yeah.
That's not in Gatlinburg where there's
No, not there.
a billion signs up in the air.
And it may not even be where I'm thinking of, but yeah.
But really cool. I mean, cool experience out there. A lot of breweries, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of hiking. We did a lot of hiking up in the mountains. Not really high elevation, so there's no temperature change like you would be used to in Colorado or anything like that. But it gets hot. Gets really hot. It was already up in the 80s in March.
But it's a dry heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is my oven.
That's BS. The winters there are like they rarely get below freezing, but they had like a cold spell over a couple weeks ago where it got below freezing at night, and everybody was freaking out because like their pumps on their swimming pools were freezing up, and I mean people were going nuts. They don't experience that kind of weather.
No. That's funny. Well, so you were talking, you put this in the agenda, the whole St. Louis bagel outrage.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear about this?
Yes.
So this guy, he's a St. Louis native. He snapped a picture. He's, I guess, working down in Florida or somewhere. And he took a bunch of bagels to work. And he took a picture of it and he said, introduced my coworkers to the St. Louis style of slicing bagels. And I guess it was from Panera. And people just like
lost their minds.
Yeah. I was looking at this guy's Twitter account. I mean, people are like, basically like just cussing at him. And
so for those that don't know, if you took a bagel, normally you would slice it sideways down the middle, sideways. Or
evidently everywhere in the world does that.
I did not realize the bread thing was St. Louis. I thought that was a Panera thing.
Yeah, I don't know,
for dipping or whatever, just like a unique.
Yeah, I thought that's what Panera did.
So anyway, you're looking down at the bagel and you make slices like you would
Loaf of
like
bread.
a loaf
So
of bread.
You're looking down at it like you're looking into the hole.
Yeah, you always
Yeah.
look into the hole
and
first.
so you have probably about maybe 8
Make
to
eye
10
contact.
8 to 10 slices of bagel
Yeah.
per bagel. And really that's what they do when they make bagel chips. I mean, that's
Sure.
they're slicing it that
Yeah.
way. They're throwing it in a toaster oven or whatever, seasoning them and
You know, the first time and only time, or the only place I should say that I've seen bagels cut like that has been Panera. I didn't know
Now,
that was a St. Louis thing.
Now here in St. Louis,
No, I
we
think
call it the St. Louis Bread Company.
Right.
Right.
So I think
Whatever.
this guy must have went to his local Panera
And had
wherever
him
he
cut it
was and
that
had
way,
him cut
right.
it that way. And he said that his coworkers really enjoyed it, but then there was like all this backlash of people, basically calling him an idiot and St. Louis sucks. And I mean, it went like
Well, it
way
does,
more rude and crude than that. But like, people were saying that, there's only one way to slice a bagel and you're an idiot, And, I mean, it's just like on and on and on. Just like, holy crap. I mean, it was shit.
I love people who you're eating that wrong. What do
Yeah.
you care?
Well, and this gets back to what I've kind of bitched about the last month or so
Yeah.
about social media.
Yeah.
It's just nothing but hate, and it doesn't matter what
What
could
it
be
is, yeah.
politics. It can be how you slice your damn bagel. Who cares?
Well, I wonder, like some of it I know
doesn't
is
affect you in any way.
Right.
I wonder if in some way a lot of these people are trying to be funny by like saying the most ridiculous thing that they can say,
Okay.
which is fine. But then there's probably this other segment of people who no longer have the ability to like say like I hate gays and I hate
So they gotta
this,
find
so they gotta
something?
find something to be just so
Yeah.
angry about to like let loose that anger. And it's a bagel
It's-
versus how you
it's-
slice your bagel.
It's
Or
unbelievable. So, okay, little sidetrack here. I'm one of the people managing our political thing at work on Facebook. We have a page. Not going to get into what it is or what the page is or anything.
Marijuana.
Yes. The amount of hate and just vitriol from probably 4 or 5 people that come back post after post after post and just post the just hateful, crazy, obnoxious crap
That's-
over and over.
Can you ban
and
them?
You can, but what's the point? I mean,
Yeah.
that just makes them mad, and then they stir it up somewhere else. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
And is it like always in reference
The best
to
part
the
of it-
to the topic, or is it like maybe it goes
Oh no,
off topic
it
and
goes.
it's
It'll go off
calling out
topic.
other people
It's
and-
just like these damn liberals.
Yeah, and one of the best part, one of the biggest people isn't even a voter in the area that can vote on this issue.
oh my gosh,
So it doesn't pertain to them.
It doesn't pertain to them.
yeah,
It is the state of social media is what is wrong. A
Well-
large chunk of what is wrong with mental health in America today.
oh,
will-
yeah.
We'll get
I
this.
truly believe that.
I do believe that too.
I was just talking about this with Millie's doctor earlier. It's something I heard.
Never allow her to touch a cell phone.
No,
Greg.
no,
is that what the doctor
right,
said?
Yeah.
No. We were talking about the measles outbreak
Oh, yeah.
and all that.
Did you hear that story in New York?
So yeah, and so what it comes down to is back in the day, people could be into their weird things,
Yeah.
but they couldn't find
Other
other
outlet.
other
You're right.
weirdos.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
Yeah.
So if they thought the Earth was flat, everyone around
Right.
them thought
You're an
a
idiot."
nut. You're
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
We've proven this
Right.
long ago.
Right.
If
so they kept to themselves, or
Right.
or just conformed.
Yeah. Right.
they-
or hit it.
these
Until
idiot-
now.
these
Yeah.
idiots find other idiots online.
Yeah.
The anti-vaxxers,
Anti-vaxxers, flat earthers,
all these
conspiracy theorists about the moon.
So all these nut jobs have found that, hey, there's other people like me. I'm not so crazy. Well, guess what? You
still
are
are.
crazy.
You know what? The good thing that comes out of that, though, it at least identifies the crazy people for us.
I guess, but it makes them go, hey, we should all get together
Yeah.
and we should, have a convention and then get more people involved
And have a Playboy bunny be our spokesperson that thinks she's a doctor.
I haven't watched the there's a flat Earth like documentary on Netflix.
Is there
Oh,
really?
is there really?
The something curve, the leaning curve, or the
is it pro flat Earth or trying to?
So I hear that the end of it, there's something that, we do this and this will prove that the Earth is flat, and it ends where
Behind the curve.
behind the curve. There you go. It ends where you could obviously know that there's a curve in the because the Earth is round.
Yeah, you watch a ship sail off on the ocean and it disappears.
Right.
Down, yeah.
That's because your eyes are bad.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, they're hitting the wall, the ice wall.
We have a wall.
Yeah.
Trump got it.
But the government kills you once you get to that ice wall.
Oh, the White Walkers
That's
get
the
you.
whole thing.
And
then there's the other people that they say it never mentions in the Bible that the Earth is. Okay.
So I wonder who this. Yeah, this is really interesting. I wonder who this is.
You're gonna watch it
aimed
tonight,
at.
aren't
It says meet the growing worldwide community of theorists who defend the belief that the Earth is flat while living in a society who vehemently rejects it. So the way that's written, it says that like they're right.
Well, sure. How else are they?
Well,
gonna
I didn't know if it was like just a documentary of saying these.
So this guy's got a documentary out there trying to convince other people.
That's the way it's kind of spun. It sounds like
I don't know. I've heard about it that
like look at how angry people are at me. I have my own opinion, and this is
Yeah, you can have your opinion, but it can still be wrong.
Yeah, that's not
That's the
not
problem.
an opinion. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
No, it can be your opinion. You can have an opinion. That opinion can be wrong.
But
If my opinion that glass is not really orange, my opinion is that glass is pink. That's wrong. The glass is pink, or the glass is orange. Damn it!
You have an opinion that Allegiant Airlines sucks.
It does,
and I disagree with that.
that's
your opinion, and you're wrong.
So guys, do you want to do this snack?
I think
let's do it.
I think you're a scaredy cat.
Man, I'm
I
kind
know
of
he keeps trying to get us to talk him out of this.
I said so. Tell us what this snack is, Greg, and we will.
And what does it
and
support?
what jerk sent this to us? Is this a Pate thing? I have a feeling it is.
Well, I would say Pate would endorse this.
Or did he fund it?
So Pate has funded a lot of our snacks.
Is he our number one?
He is our number one.
Oh.
Whoa, Mike has some catching up to do.
That's a call out, Mike.
Wow.
He throws out some money about
Usually
about once, twice, or once or every other month.
3 times.
Pate's
a
our
year.
number
other
one
month.
fan, huh?
He needs to be on the show. We'll have him on the show once
All right.
he's an 11-month contract person.
So we're going to do this a little bit different. Okay, this is called Coco Loco.
A friend of mine ate the whole damn thing.
This is a spicy chocolate infused with the Black Reaper pepper, which on the what do they call the scale? The Scoville scale. This is actually not measured because I don't know if it's too new or that different types of peppers have different scales, but it's supposed to be the highest.
It says it's hotter than the Carolina Reaper.
The Carolina Reaper is actually documented, so this really isn't yet. So this is any of these that you buy, they'll donate $5 towards.
How many have they sold?
Prostate cancer. Oh, it's sold out. You can't get it online anymore. I think they're getting more because they're donating so much to prostate cancer foundation. Good cause. So what you're supposed to do is eat the entire bar of chocolate. It's like a 2-inch by 2-inch square.
Show me 2 inches, Greg.
Yeah, don't use that zipper. So supposed to film it, and you're supposed to eat that entire thing.
Well, we're filming already.
We're not going to eat the
We're going to
entire
split
thing,
this in
though.
thirds, though, right?
The show is going to eat the entire thing.
I have said I will take a bite of a third.
So do we want to just like
Sure,
try some of
sure.
it?
There's
Break
no
off
good
some
way
tiny
to
pieces, yes.
cut it evenly.
So let's see if I can.
Ingredients: sugar, chocolate, cocoa butter, milk fat, soy, lecithin, black reaper pepper, and ghost pepper.
So I am going to. I probably should have gloves on. Right?
Where's the milk?
It's in the refrigerator.
What if you can't get to the refrigerator after we eat this?
Man, I have a hard time believing it's going to be that.
Then you
That
can go
high.
first.
You're the first one to take a bite. We should probably take
Mr. Allegiant
bites in shifts.
Yeah,
Shit.
break off tiny pieces.
Okay.
That's
I'm
huge.
saying that's like for all
Okay,
three of
that's
us.
not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that big one right there.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
go for it, man.
Okay.
Let's see how bad
You
this
know
is.
I don't like hot stuff at all.
See, I get the hiccups.
It doesn't
I get
smell
uncontrollable,
hot at all.
uncontrollable hiccups if I eat
Smells-
something really hot.
Do you want me to
Smells
get the
funky.
milk
Yeah,
ready?
get the milk.
Okay.
Get the milk. We'll put it in a beer glass.
Smells a little funky. Doesn't smell like.
Well, Greg
Cocoa.
rubbed it on his marbles.
Here goes.
Yeah, never mind.
Whoa. Whoa. It's like hot as soon as it touches your tongue.
You're
Oh
turning
my
red.
God.
Holy cow, you're
Oh,
turning
no.
red. Was that a mistake?
Oh, this is scary.
I don't know that I can do
It was
this.
just sitting on my tongue and it's like. Oh my God.
Do you want some milk? I got water for you.
Water's bad. Milk's better. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Is it coming down?
Yeah, that is crazy how like you can feel it immediately. Woo!
But you didn't feel it on your fingers?
No. Woo!
Interesting. I
Oh
can
my
smell
God.
it. I can smell it here.
It's got kind of a bacon flavor.
And there's no bacon in the ingredients
Ooh,
list.
I can't imagine eating a whole thing of that. Holy crap!
All right. Do we want to do? I'll do.
I'll
I'll do the Scarface.
Oh, this
I'll
milk
do-
is not helping at all.
I thought you were getting better.
Oh, it's like.
Maybe we should just call.
Oh
hey,
my God!
Hey, we've done our part.
We've done our part. Yeah.
That's all we needed.
Oh,
You better do this. Oh my God! I did not imagine that.
your nose is running. You're dripping.
Do you need some?
You okay?
The
Do you have-
Kleenex
do you have
are right
cream-
here.
Do you have cream
Oh my
upstairs,
God.
like whipping cream or?
Holy crap!
What, like Cool Whip?
No, not Cool Whip. Like liquid cream, like heavy cream or whipping cream.
Like
Because that has
coffee
more
creamer?
that has more fat in it. That would.
Oh,
that
we
would-
have vitamin D milk.
You better do. You better do it.
Yeah, get the vitamin D milk. I am not drinking no skim milk. What is
This is 2%.
Oh,
This is
that
your normal.
should help.
Oh my God! The milk like subdues it for like a half a second.
Is it still killing you?
God, I took the little tiny piece.
I'm taking a little.
Holy crap!
I'll do.
I'm doing this.
Oh, come on. That's
Oh my
that's
God.
like barely a fingernail.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's not a pleasant experience. No, so I took a piece that was probably a centimeter by 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters maybe,
Oh my God!
and it's probably the hottest chicken wing I have ever had.
Yeah. You're scaring me.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and it's. I can't say it's getting hotter, but it's lasting. It's got a long linger.
Okay.
Oh man, you're.
What?
Ooh,
That
no,
piece
it's
was-
getting hotter now.
Oh God!
Do it.
It hurts so bad. We should have waited to the end of the show.
Do it.
Really?
Oh, yeah, do it.
I'm not looking forward to this.
You okay?
God, no,
All
that
right.
is bad. That
There we
hurts.
go.
Can you imagine eating the whole thing?
No.
What'd you just chew really quick and swallow?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God!
As soon as it hits your tongue, it's hot. The back of my throat is on fire. And I had, I'll admit, I was a pussycat.
I did not believe that anything could be that hot.
Oh, you went straight for the milk.
I hope you chewed it.
I did.
Your butthole's gonna burn later.
Oh, there's some stuck in my teeth.
Oh God! Oh, this
Yeah,
is not
it's
going
not
away.
going away. No, it is not going away.
Yeah, that's pretty hot. It kind of like
You went straight for the
Continues,
milk.
I could.
Yeah, this is it's hot, man. The back of my throat's still on fire.
Oh, my
Are
nose is
you still
running.
on fire?
Yes, my tip of my tongue is on fire. Oh,
What about the rest of your mouth? Did it calm down, or is it just everything?
it's my roof of my mouth. It's everything.
Well, here's more milk.
Oh man.
There's also water
Ooh,
there.
Every time I swallow, it's like it agitates it.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh man.
there you go, guys.
I did not take much bigger of a piece than you guys did.
I think
Holy crap.
I was gonna say I think he dropped it on the floor. He didn't really eat it.
No, I did.
You just look like your dad there. That I got a total flash of your dad when you did that for some reason.
Damn, that's
Oh my god.
it's continuing.
It's
the
not
tongue.
Yeah, it's not getting better. No, there. If you ate the whole,
There's
don't
no way
talk.
I could do
Don't
it.
talk. The more you talk, the worse it is.
So we're on a podcast. We kind of talk.
I'm trying to like hold the milk in my mouth and like
I know.
hope that it sucks it up, but it's not doing it.
If you ate the whole thing, I think I have a friend that says he ate the whole thing. You
Says he
have-
does, huh?
He was supposed to have filmed it. I will have to go look for it.
Well,
He has cojones of steel if he did.
good Lord.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the water.
God, that was intense.
Are you finally?
It's
cooling
starting to
down?
come down, yeah. Whew.
So,
Man, I was like totally like, there's no way it could be that. Man, it's getting worse again.
remember you said you go,
There's a half gallon of milk right there. Just
I
take
might
the lid
finish
off.
it.
you're like, they're just, they
the
like to
more you
over
talk-
exaggerate.
The more you talk, it's
Yeah, when you exhale, it's like,
Man, it is like you're a dragon. Just, holy crap.
I'm gonna have to talk to the radio show people and see if they've done this, and I can see if I can talk them into it.
Hey, they
That'd be
could have the
hilarious.
rest of that.
yeah, no kidding. That's so. Was there only the one bar in there?
Yeah. And
Oh, give me that box. I'm taking some pictures of that.
so the thing is actually,
it's not
God,
going away.
It's not.
it was, it's like,
I don't even know if that thing. Well, I said it tastes like bacon. I don't know how.
See, I didn't get bacon.
I couldn't taste any. I
Well,
mean,
no, because you put milk in your mouth right away.
well, yeah.
I chewed it up like a man.
I had it caught in my teeth still. So
Oh, buddy, man. It's still it.
remember that Simpsons where he had the Guatemala insanity pepper or whatever he ate, but he had put candle wax on his tongue, so it kind of prevented it.
Woo! Wow.
Good stuff.
Not at all. Not at all.
So
That's hot, man.
yeah, if you want to do this,
If you ate the whole thing, I want to hear from you. So get on Facebook, go to my profile. Oh, I don't know that you can. See if you can find a friend of mine. I'll tell you what to type.
They could use this as a torture device.
You can't torture. It's against the Geneva Convention. We got in trouble for waterboarding because of that. Remember?
you know what though, I'm getting a taste of the chocolate and it actually tastes good.
Well, then you should have another piece.
Yeah. Try some more.
Try some more.
No, but my
Put it in your
everything's
milk. Put it in your
everything's
milk
on
and drink
fire.
the milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Chocolate fire milk.
Man.
I can't believe with what you had the biggest piece.
Yeah,
though.
you
you
did.
definitely
You're
had
the
biggest-
man. Here,
you're the
toast-
man.
toast to Josh.
Yeah,
Toast
yeah.
to Josh.
No
You're
toast.
the man. Yeah.
You know what though? I heard beer helps too.
Oh,
I'm
I've
out
heard
of
beer makes it worse.
Yeah, it probably.
carbonation.
Yeah, carbonation.
It works all right.
Oh, man.
An
That's
ale?
incredible how it just stuck around.
And was immediate.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as it laid on my tongue, it was like I could feel it.
Well, on the radio show that I listened to, that they said, the guy who ate it said he was out for the rest of the day. Like, it literally stuck through with him.
He ate the whole bar.
He ate the whole thing.
No way. No way in hell can
In
I
his
do that.
mouth or in his stomach? Or I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, he said like it was hurting him.
Oh, really?
Like breathing was bad, and yeah.
I could see that. As hot as that little
Yeah.
sliver of a piece I had was. That's
I don't
horrible.
get the connection with like, hey, let's torture yourselves to support prostate cancer.
Well,
It's a stunt.
they are donating $5.
I understand,
so-
but I don't. I mean, I don't know.
So let me talk about
My mouth is still hot, really hot.
Well,
Are you still hot?
It's
I am hot.
tingling, like annoying hot too, not like a normal.
No, not a comfortable hot.
Yeah. Not like it's something spicy.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like burning.
No,
like
it is,
like
no.
like there's a fire in your mouth.
Yeah, like you got gonorrhea of the mouth or something.
Yeah, like an infection.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, like strep throat.
Mm-hmm.
Like strep throat.
how's your sinuses?
They didn't run as bad as his did, but he.
Oh yeah, I
took
saw every
took the OG.
you.
Yeah, he's the
You had
badass.
it coming out of all your eyes, your nose,
And
your
you
mouth.
know the funny thing is what he doesn't realize tonight when he goes to go poop, or tomorrow morning when he goes to go poop, it's gonna be the Johnny Cash song "Ring of Fire."
So while we're
Still hurts.
kind of going down from this, man, it like you said, when you talk,
It works. It's
literally
worse.
gets worse.
Yes.
It's like you're taking that from the back of your throat. And so there's a little challenge online called the Florida Man Challenge. Basically, you look up Florida Man with your birthday, and you find the story which happened, or the article or whatever that happened, because there's always a Florida man
Story.
up to some weirdness.
Something stupid.
Well, they're predominantly older, retired people. So
Well,
Is that their excuse?
so
low on medication.
on my birthday, I looked up.
Are you supposed to do the year or just the date?
Just the date. So,
Okay,
this is it didn't. It may not have happened on this date, but this is when the
was
article was
reported
put.
on.
Yeah, Florida man rode on the state's busiest highway while clinging to the hood of a car. There's a whole video of this guy hanging on the hood of a car, which was going around 70 miles an hour. He holds it one hand and talks on his cell phone with the other hand.
Who hasn't done that?
When she did, so I mean that's just crazy.
That's what happened
nonsense.
on was reported on your
Your
birthday.
So I looked up yours first, because this one I don't think we talked about it, but I heard about this actually.
Was it
So
this year? February
Yes,
14th?
this was this year. This guy was it a Home Depot?
Pooped in a toilet.
Yeah, he said he goes. He literally
it was the
said,
bomb thing.
Yeah, he goes.
Yeah.
He goes. You need to get out. He walked into the bathroom
Yes.
and said, "Y'all need to get out of here because I'm fixing to blow it up."
Yeah.
And
Somebody went out
He
and
was
called
talking-
911.
yeah,
Oh.
he was talking about taking a big old poop.
Yeah.
Someone was like, "Oh, he's got a bomb."
no!
Yeah.
So everybody runs out of the
Bathroom.
Home Depot,
Yeah.
call the police.
Yeah.
Police come, and this guy's taking a dump.
Yeah. He had no intention of causing such alarm, and the comment he said was meant to be funny. Well, apparently someone didn't get it.
I would not. I definitely would have assumed that he meant he was going to
Well, if he's
stink it
walking
up.
into a bathroom, I mean,
I
come
don't
on.
know. Maybe based on his looks. I don't know.
So I looked up your birthday, November 23rd, and yours is
like
Florida
something I would
man
do.
runs over own leg with truck after leaving strip club.
Was it a prosthetic leg or a real leg? How do you do that?
He had just left Orlando strip club and was driving his Ford pickup truck with the door ajar when he fell out.
Oh my god.
Video to the station shows the truck rolling over Edwards' lower body, then rolling away.
Wow.
The truck reportedly continued traveling and crashed into a house, injuring a sleeping woman.
Oh my god.
The woman was not transported to the hospital. So, yeah, that's
So
something
funny.
that happens.
traffic alert. My wife wasn't far behind you
Yeah.
coming home. She's not even to Peevely.
What?
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
She's been sitting in traffic for over an hour?
Yeah.
You should have told her to get off.
Well, she didn't text me.
Well,
Yeah, she just sent me a picture. She's just now to the Peevely exit.
That sucks.
She's less than happy, as you can imagine.
oh yeah, I was pissed too at that traffic thing.
Dude,
So
I still feel that.
that's the Florida challenge.
Florida Challenge followed by after the Cocoa. Choco. That was
Man.
horrible.
Yeah.
I'm finally starting to cool down.
Yeah.
So
I've got a gallon worth of liquid, milk, beer, and water all in my belly.
Well, you lost about a gallon worth of snot coming out of your nose.
gonna have to pee, huh?
I am.
Man, I'm worried about what you're going to feel
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
So
I'm more of a morning guy.
I was going to say, I don't know what your schedule is.
More of a morning guy.
So I watched a movie this weekend. I'll give you a little hint of what it was here.
Excite bike?
Excite bike. Pole position. Spy Hunter?
I don't know.
Oh, they were talking about that on the radio today.
We don't have the rights to the real song,
Yeah.
so this is Motley Crue,
Oh.
Kickstart My Heart, the 8-bit version. So I watched the movie The Dirt on Netflix. It's a documentary about the band Motley Crue, and I gotta say, there is a lot of nudity in here.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of nudity.
That's your takeaway, huh?
a lot
Was
of
this a good Saturday night?
a lot. I actually
You watched it at work.
I watched it. I watched it at lunchtime. Over
car.
over a couple days, and it's entertaining.
Wow.
It's so there's lots of nudity, lots of bodily fluids,
Really?
lots of like drug use.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, but I thought it was actually pretty good. I thought it was very entertaining.
So Motley Crue, Tommy Lee Jones, right?
Yeah.
Tommy Lee.
Sorry.
Tommy Lee plays. He's a
Tommy
drummer.
Lee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tommy Lee Jones.
So was his real appendage in this movie, or was it?
No,
Oh.
they didn't. They didn't get into that. Got into his marriage to Heather Locklear. This band was crazy. I
Sure.
mean, if everything was true, I mean, what they say.
Well, hell, that was at the height of what, the 80s and 90s
Yeah.
drug-fueled rock band.
It's pretty crazy how they met and all that, and it. So I wouldn't say the acting is the greatest or anything, but it's still pretty good. I recommend it. I think it's a fun movie, but I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think Molly would have enjoyed it.
She doesn't enjoy nudity.
She doesn't mind nudity. I think she would have been like, oh,
Over the top.
Yeah, it's a little over the top.
Was it, I guess, nudity of fans following them around and signing boobs and that kind of
a
stuff?
lot of sexual exploits.
Oh,
you know?
really?
Yeah. So
was it a documentary or was it?
it's based off their book,
Yeah.
which is
okay.
but it is kind of a documentary because it tells what happened in their childhoods and everything, and how they met, and so
I'll check that out.
yeah, it's something worth watching. So watch that. Also, finally watched the Clint Eastwood movie, The Mule.
Oh, how was that?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, heard it was
I really
good.
enjoyed that movie.
Did you read the Post-Dispatch review from their movie reviewer that said it was the most racist movie ever? With that Clint Eastwood's character was.
I wouldn't say it's the most that's a ridiculous statement. And so this is an old man who, so it's not like, what's the movie, Gran Torino? He was pretty racist in that. He's an old man, and just he says a few off-color things, but it's not. To me, it's kind of like this old man doesn't know any better. It's not like.
Thought you were gonna break into song This Old Man.
Yeah. So, definitely check that movie out. That's a good movie though. I don't think it won any Academy Awards or anything, but I think it really is up there. It's a good movie. And I also Molly and I started watching this movie, The Act, which as TV series, well, Hulu series called The Act. And it's, man, I forgot what that disease is. So basically, there's this, it's a true story. This happened in Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, the mom with Munchausen's by proxy?
There you go. That's what it is. Where, yeah, if you don't know what that is, it's she wants to make her daughter sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
was like
I've seen
really sick. Like had all these physicians convinced that she had all sorts of incurable medical genetic epilepsy, muscle issue.
So I don't know the whole story because we're it's not like bingeable. Well, I guess it could be bingeable, but right now they're releasing a new episode every Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hulu sometimes does that with their shows.
Did you research the story at all?
Because
it happened down in Springfield.
Yeah, I knew a little, but I didn't want to. I started reading something. I'm like, I'm watching this right now. I kind of want to just follow along and find out what happened.
It turns out crazy.
Yeah. So, but basically, you're kind of getting you're in this story. You kind of see, in 2012, I think or 2015 is when something big happens. You find out that at the beginning of the show, and then it flashes back like 7 years ago.
Oh, interesting.
You're kind of like into learning about these people and where they moved. They moved from Katrina to a Habitat for Humanity house in Springfield, and it's
the girl's still in jail, isn't she?
I don't know. I don't know the whole story yet, but I think you should check that out. It's
gotten good reviews.
Yeah, I enjoy it so far. I think it's kind of, I don't know. I think you and Lori would like it. I don't know. You may enjoy it. Another movie we watched, that Instant Family. I was surprised how good it looked like a silly little movie.
The one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, but it actually a really good movie.
Yeah, I think I've recommended, or I asked you about that a couple weeks ago.
Lots of heart. And, I
really like that movie a lot.
Yeah, and with the probably really good for the foster kids
system,
like giving some awareness and adoption and all that.
Yeah, like I said, I think I mentioned it whenever we were talking about it. Lori said it's like very accurate, like the things that they go through. Like they have this, I don't know, it's kind of like they bring all the kids in, and then the families come in, and you almost like select like your kid, but there's like this big fun day where there's like games and
it was kind of weird. Like they even said this to like, they go, you spend your whole life not, going up to children and just talking to them because, it's like creepy and all that. And now they're telling us to do that, to get to know these kids,
And everyone avoids the teenagers.
Yeah, the teenagers are all on what. So, yeah, that actually really enjoyed that movie. I actually surprised because when I first saw the trailer for it, I mean, long ago when it was coming, it just seemed kind of corny.
Kind of corny.
But I was actually
comedy.
surprised. It was actually pretty good. Yeah. So. Yep. Anything you guys are watching or?
No.
Not really.
How's your mouth?
Getting better. I'm starting to sinuses are still kind of flowing a little bit though. But yeah, that was brutal.
Can you believe
no.
Man,
no way.
Thing?
We ate what?
My piece was
16th?
about the size of a fingernail maybe.
Yeah. That's
And
mine was maybe
there's 90% of that thing still sitting there. We didn't even put a dent in it really.
At least.
I could not
tore us up.
imagine.
No.
Yeah, holy crap.
And I wonder, I mean, I'm sure people do it all different ways. Like, one bite for the whole thing, or I couldn't imagine doing multiple bites.
No. You would have to basically break that thing up into like put it where you could fit the whole thing in your mouth, chomp, 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 swallow. That's what you'd have to do.
Gives me
See,
the
the thing of it
thinking
is,
of it now.
if you didn't know that going into it, you'd be screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, if someone goes, take a bite of this, and you just
Oh my
you're like-
gosh! Yeah.
you're like,
Oh,
"Oh," you probably spit it out
that'd
right
be-
away.
Bar.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah. Not a fun experience. Oh, here, let me flip you back. So, I guess that's our show, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
did a
it.
show. So, everyone, go to our website, stuckandbetapodcast.com. Subscribe and review and all that other follow.
Yeah.
What do you call it on the social medias?
Share. Did you say share?
Share it too.
Yeah.
Share, everyone share. We're here.
Donate so we can try more stupid stuff like that.
Stupid stuff, yeah. On Wednesdays, we're live. If you want to watch us live, if not, you could always subscribe on your favorite podcast provider. Well, that is it, and we will see you next time.
The hell?
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
Wah, wah.
We gotta-
It's normally that's red.
This is great.
Something's not right.
Best outro ever. We'll fix this in editing.
hold on. Let's
Let's do it over again.
There it is.
oh, that's the wrong one.
Why did that not work?
There we go. See you next week.
Yeah.
See if Annette's home. I'm betting she's not.